as we know, is that not everybody, even where you have the necessary education and skills, you may be educated to the level of PhD. You may have all the skills that you require, but not everybody can sit in an office. That is very, very important for young people to understand. That is one point. The second point is, which has been proven, is that some of these activities that we quite often look down upon are more rewarding, are more lucrative in terms of salary-wise than with somebody who wants to sit in an office.
Famara Dabo, the Deputy Director of Fisheries, is one of the experts involved in the execution of the project, and he tells us the remaining areas needed to address in time for the start of the operations.
There is much to be done still, because pond management practices will now start after water supply is guaranteed. Right, as you go around to see the supply system, where the solar panels will be the source of power. And after that we will start dressing the ponds with ordinary lime, which we call lasso. This will help improve the pond bottom, the dikes, and disinfect also, and also increase water quality.
About 100 young people are expected to operate these aquaculture ponds to address the frequent shortage of fish, and here they are expected to only concentrate on rearing of catfish. This Nyani Berry farm also has a banana plantation and mango farm. These, however, if successful, can create huge employment opportunities and provide a lucrative market for the production and marketing of catfish. Rohi Bite, GRTS News.
Business Services and Producers Association, which is the interprofessional body vested with the management of the Gambia groundnut subsector in consultation with the government of the Gambia, is pleased to announce a groundnut price of $14,500 per metric ton farm gate. A media release added, ASPAR also wishes to declare that the official start and close dates for this year's groundnut marketing season in the Gambia are Monday, 16th December 2013 and Sunday, 30th March 2014, respectively. Consequently, the release urges all cooperative marketing societies, private traders and agents wishing to participate in groundnut buying at primary SICO level to prepare their equipment and clean their SICOs and may start trading by Wednesday, 18th December 2013. Moreover, groundnut producers are hereby assured that this year's producer prize was arrived at using the officially recognized producer price determination mechanism, which takes into account the world market price for groundnut products as well as parameters and ratios relevant to the domestic marketing system. This year's price, the release adds, compares quite favorably with what pertains in the sub-region. Farmers are therefore urged to sell their produce through the existing marketing outlets. The release ends. Experts from the sub-region have concluded a 3-day meeting in Banjul to discuss the technical review meeting of the Health for Peace initiative for the prevention of blindness in the sub-region. The convergence was organized by the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare in partnership with West Africa Health Organization, WAHO, and Sight Savers International. Ominjai reports.
Initiative was set up in 1999 by 4 West African states, Gambia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau and Guinea-Conakry. With a combined population of 18 million, the initiative is built to promote peace within and between countries through cooperation in various health initiatives. At a meeting in Banjul in May 2001, technical experts of the 4 countries recommended that the prevention of blindness should be identified as the 5th program within the Health for Peace initiative. It is against this backdrop that a 3-day technical review meeting was organized for ECOWAS member states on the prevention of blindness within the sub-region. The recently ended sub-regional meeting seeks to fasten regional integration in West Africa through improved governance in eye health.
We in the Gambia, we're looking at how WAHO, together with its partners, can support our regional eye care health center and then make it basically functional so that it can serve its purpose.
The construction and establishment of Sheikh Zayed Eye Care Center and the development of district eye care services were notable highlights in the HFPI PBL initiative. The center serves as a cornerstone for excellence and training for eye care in West African sub-region.
There could not be ready recipes or magic formulas on most effective initiatives for the social, economic, and political development. But I believe open and serious discussions could be a step forward in finding the best answers. I invite all of us to be open and creative in our ideas and proposals.
The government of the Gambia has provided possible support to the sub-regional initiative. This support was clearly demonstrated through positive action and not mere pledges. The head of Sight Savers in West Africa said the Sight Savers has already built in partnership with the Ministries of Health of the 4 countries who mobilize support for the development and implementation of the prevention of blindness component of the HFPI, which the construction of a regional center was one of the 4 components. He further noted that the eye care unit only served 1.2 million people in the Gambia, but later reached out to the rest of the population living in the 4 countries. With their concerted efforts, the issue of blindness will soon be a thing of the past in the sub-region. Uminjai, GRTS.
A new batch of Peace Corps volunteers has completed a 10-week training on various areas of intervention relevant to their daily activities in local communities where they are set to serve. The volunteers are now on the verge of starting work in these communities after they completed the formalities of their training program. Winifred Nicole Hadibet reports.
That I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
Without any mental reservation or purpose.
A new batch of Peace Corps volunteers have been sworn in at the U.S. Ambassador's residence in Fajara. The 18 volunteers will be working with health and environmental experts as educators and change agents to improve the quality of service delivery in the health sector as well as in the environmental protection.
I envy you a little, but I admire you a lot. You are going on an adventure to change the world, and you will. Your work will contribute directly to the economic sustainability, education, and future of the Gambia.
Having another group of Corps volunteers in the country once again demonstrate America's political commitment to providing funds and personnel to overcome health challenges globally, maintaining its stand as the single highest contributor to global funds.
We have been, and according to President Obama just 2 weeks ago, we will remain the single largest contributor to global funds.
Here are the few things volunteers need to remember for a successful 2-year mission in the Gambia.
1. Absorb the culture. Live within it, but never forget who you are. Your culture, your beliefs, your principles are what brought you here, and they will keep you grounded, and they will take you home. Understand the new culture you are now part of. Find the value in it, learn from it.
Elements that work in favor of the volunteers were also outlined to them by Lionel Caigo, Peace Corps country representative. Volunteers were urged to work on them if they desire success for their 2-year tour of duty in the Smiling Coast.
Element number 1 that will work in your favor is community integration. Element number 2 is working hard on your local language and being able to speak the local language. Element number 3, people-to-people relationships. Element number 4, on-the-ground presence. And element number 5, respect and patience.
The development was news welcomed by the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare and the Ministry of Environment.
It is gratifying to learn that the health sector training focused on several of the ministry's priority intervention areas, which you have highlighted, including, of course,